Hi, and welcome to Magic Scanner website, a fundamental stock selector for KLSE and SGX financial market. You're about to learn the secrets to raking in double to triple digit return per annum in trading or investing, no matter how much time you've had to prepare. It doesn't matter if you've never had any past experience or education, this Magic Scanner will tell you everything you need to know without spending too much brain power. This is unlike any tool you'll find out there. It's the edge that most analysts and fund managers want or have. Go ahead and get yours now.
Everybody, welcome premium members, like members, and fellow public to the Friday Chart Clinic from TradersTruthReview.com. I'm your guest speaker, Martin Wong here. We've been with you almost the last 2 years on our regular Friday broadcast on this webinar, and we're quite happy. And in many sense, we have felt we have opinion on UOA. Yeah, sure. Carol, we'll look at that one. Let me just write that one, UOA development. So, and we're getting some good feedback as well as people who don't make money and people who do make money. My feedback to you, if those of you who didn't do that well in 2013, don't give up. Okay, don't give up. It's partly also, I mean, if you look at the stock pick that I have over the last 1 year, most of them turn out pretty well. It's only the timing that you went in. For example, if you had gone in when the market was the best time, which is in June last year, you would have got hit because we had the withdrawal of the funds. So remember that sometimes it's a timing, but if you held on to a good stocks, a merit, and it should come back. Make no doubt about it. So that's why in our course we always emphasize you should have a two-step approach, which also brings us to why we are doing this next thing here as part of our continuing improvement in your investing development, which is our stock investing course. Okay, last week we did talk about it, and this, okay, we got YLI, okay, SBC, okay, sure, YLI, SBC, I'll just put that in, okay, YLI, SBC, and TN Logistic, okay. Okay, so part of our continuing education is to get people on the right track. Okay, we've been getting a lot of great letters, and send me an email and tell me how well you did in 2013. What have you done? I mean, I can tell you, I think most of our client account portfolio were double-digit returns, and without much doing, by just focusing on the value investing part. So that's why I'm coming to you, is to showcase you our first online training program, which will be launched on the 15th of February 2014. So we will be doing this preview. It will be a webinar base, okay? Barakat test, okay, Linda, right? Barakat and test, okay, right? It will be a webinar base because over the last several years, we noticed a lot of people are outstation, some overseas, were not able to be at the present in here, and also the time. We'll still stick to our main course, which is the VSA main course. Probably this year, due to the popular demand, we might do it 3 times a year. So the first one will be in April 5th, 6th, 7th. In this April 5th, 6th, 7th, we are in the process of updating our website. Just bear with us. For those of you who are past graduate, you are welcome to re-attend this in April. We are doing it at the UM in Petaling Jaya, so you can make arrangement. For those of you who are thinking of coming this VSA course, take note of the date. Plenty of planning you could do. Now it's only January, you still got 3 more months. Comes to April. So we at the same time, things that we're doing now are going to be focused on both the fundamental side, where we really teach people how to invest for like Warren Buffett and things like. So over the last 1 year in 2013, I have developed this stock investing course, and it is now materialized. So the baby has been born. You know, it took 1 year. If you could see from the video, if you are will be subscribing to this stock investing value investing course, which will be available on February 15, 2004, you will see I actually lost weight. Started with a very sort of chubby looking, and then finally when you get down to the final episode or the final module was in December. So you could see a really transition on that when I was looking at the video too. Okay. Oh, you sold Brafmin. Okay, okay. Yep. All right, good. You make 4K. Good to know that. Oh, it's a lot more. Current bank. Current bank can enter now. Okay, okay. That one Maybank. Lots of questions coming in. Let me just. I'll look at Maybank for you. Okay. Baccarat no need lah. Not Brahmin. Brahmin no need. I think I just comment about Brahmin only. Okay. On the premium members, we're not going to come back. EAH. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. All right. So yup. Write me a good testimonial. Cannot. You make your 4K. Okay. And so I can post it up there, and hopefully more good people would take this as a way to move forward. Okay. So let's get back to it. So basically, I'll be doing this preview on the stock value investing course. The preview will be on January 15, which is next Wednesday. It will be a webinar, will be 8:30 p.m. So you can grab an early dinner or something to eat. I will do that. And probably the webinar will just to showcase, because this is a lot of people were saying, what is value investing all about, and should my spouse or my children be knowing this. I do know some of you have children uh, want to know about investing. So this is definitely a good way to understand about value investing. And bear in mind, through our delivery over webinar, the cost is not going to be priced very expensive. It's going to be a couple hundred ringgit. For that matter, and we'll be able to bring down the cost. So hopefully more people will be able to do this. I've been talking to a few gentlemen too, and they always say the distance and the time where people are able to learn over the webinar. So that has been definitely one of the feedbacks I've been getting over the years. So that's why we've been doing this a lot more. We've been getting a lot of stocks coming in here. Okay, it seems to be a play on a small cap. Yeah, I think so too, Carol. Small cap. Probably I'll just update more on the small caps this evening. Okay, Carol. So the course syllabus will touch on is creating a portfolio of high value KLSC with a goal, preservation, and income. Okay, we are looking into building a portfolio, not so much trading, more investing on high value quality stocks, is to minimize the sector and market risk, and then use some sort of a method to time in. I think that's very important. And also, one of the features of this subscribing to this value investing course will be featuring our new and more powerful fundamental scanner. Now, you'll remember we had a magic scanner, which is available for our premium members, as well as those are like members. You can use the free magic scanner, right? But now we have devised. I have worked with the programmer here and able to come up with a more powerful. We actually looking on the return on equities, asset intrinsic value, debt to equity, and a few more things, including calculation of intrinsic value, which is actually used by the models of Warren Buffett and Benjamin Graham. So these uh, shares are able to be ranked, and we can able to filter them out. So that's why we are able to find shares that hasn't moved. I think if I recall well, sometime in July 2013 on the mid-year, we did talk about one stocks. I think it's gone up a lot. For those of you who came in July, you probably know which stock. It's a furniture company down in Batu Pahat. That's the one. Yeah, he did pretty well. And this is how we are able to find stocks like this by using the very powerful. So we actually enhance this. This is partly things that I use, day to day to look for stocks. And basically, you're using the tools of a professional, right? I find it is always best, and I learn more when I'm able to give it. Right? Do you share this? You get more when you give it. Do you agree on this? Right? Do you agree on that? Okay. Yep. Thanks a lot, Carol. Yeah. So remember, the invitation should be sent out within this week. or early next week or end of the week. So if you are interested on the stock in value investing card, register for it. It's going to be a max of 45 minutes. I'm not going to talk too much. Value investing has its presence. It's been around for the last, what, 60, 70 years. As a matter of fact, VSA is even longer than fundamental investing. Yeah, Wyckoff. All right, we will talk about that because Benjamin Graham came in back in the 1930s, but Wyckoff was a bit earlier. Okay, so the two methods that we use, the VSA for market timing, it's been around for almost 80, 90 years, and now the focus on the fundamental investing, which is Benjamin Graham. Okay, so remember to register for that one. Since Bill is not here today, so he probably is just going to update you. Probably maybe next Friday we will get an update from him. But definitely this evening on our Friday closing bell, I will talk a bit more on the small cap as well, just to give you a rundown to what's going to be happening to Chinese New Year. Okay. Okay. So stay tuned for this Friday closing bell at 4:15 coming you live. I'll be doing that this at my place. Okay. So now let's look at the stocks then. Okay. First one is UOA development, which is all of you been waiting for. Okay. So these are the stock picks. I'm actually be looking at this 4:15 p.m. So okay, if you're not a premium members yet, I highly recommend you to try us out. And the result hasn't been bad. Yep. Okay. Right. Yep. Remember, give me a testimonial. Okay. Will you do that? Yep. CK. Yep. Thanks a lot. Yep. All right. Good. Okay. Let's look at the first one. Okay, UOA development, as I said before, these are typically REITs, so they are feeling the real. I mean, if you notice all recently, there are some analysts been writing about possibility the rental yields for REITs are very attractive. But having said that, the tapering effect where interest rate will be rise, that's going to put a temper to any possible high. Now remember, UOA development has been trading below the 200 moving average. Having said that, volumes are coming in. It is as much as is what we call a fundamental investing for looking at the yields. There's not going to be much on the capital gain. So bear in mind, all right. And technically, this one has broken down to $2. It likely to move sideways for a while first. Okay, so do what is necessary and what we teach, in our courses, and you'll be fine. All right. Okay, next stock that we have here is YLI. Okay, YLI. Oh, this is nice. I actually like this YLI, right? This to me looks like a PWC.